Okay, Don, can you hear me now, Don? Oh my, I don't know why settings change without me doing anything. Thanks for that, Don. Let's go over the entire briefing one more time again. Sorry about that, guys. Oh my god. Not off to a good start here. Alright, I'm going to start all over. Thank you for that, Don. If you wouldn't have said anything, I'd have went this entire flight with no microphone. Today, we are operating as Southern Airways Express, call sign friendly, flight 449, departing out of Dallas-Fort Worth and flying up to Hot Springs, Arkansas. It's going to be about an hour and 20 minutes in the air. Our route's going to be a little bit different than what's shown here. We won't be flying the Kuso 7 departure. We're going to be flying the Zach 3 departure out of DFW since the winds are out of the north today. So it's going to be the Zach 3 departure, BSKAT transition, and then direct Hot Springs. And of course, that's here in the Cessna 208 Caravan. Oh, Don. How you doing, Don? Hope everything's going well. Yeah, so that's what we're doing today. Don't have too much experience in the Cessna Caravan, so we'll see how this goes. This is also, I think, the first time we debut this aircraft on the channel in FS 2020. So wish me luck. I think we do have ATC here at DFW today, so we should have ATC the whole way. I think DFW Center is online today. So we'll see. Back over here to Garmin Pilot. As I was saying that you guys could not hear earlier, a bunch of storms have recently moved through the area. It's now clearing up here over Dallas-Fort Worth, even though we are showing still IFR conditions there. I'll pull up the METAR once again and show you that, but here's all the storms. They're all moving out to the east-northeast. Hot Springs is right there on the edge of the storms. I was hoping that we'd have IFR into Hot Springs and be able to shoot the ILS down to minimums or something close to it for runway 5, but it looks like a lot of this weather most likely is going to be clear by the time we get there in an hour and 20 minutes. So maybe we'll still shoot the ILS for runway 5, or maybe we'll just cancel IFR and go in visual. So that is the plan. Here's a look at our route, the little, I guess, what would you call it, teal line going across the map here. Let's pull up the weather here at Dallas-Fort Worth. Come on. Winds are 360 at 14, ceilings 600, although it does look a little bit higher here in the simulator. 600 feet, visibility 10 statute miles. Temp 16, dew point 14, altimeter 29095. And we're here parked at the, I don't know, I thought this is where Southern Express parks. Maybe it isn't. We're at the 1 Echo Corporate Aviation ramp. So that's where we'll state that we are when we grab our clearance. And I think that is it for the briefing here. Let's go ahead and pull up the chart for the Zach 3. Here it is. Let me go to page 2 really quick. We'll be most likely departing runway 35 left here out of DFW. So 35 left, you can see there in the middle. We're going to be climbing heading 356. Runway heading to 1,120 feet, then direct to cross Susan at or above 5,000. Then on track 082 to cross Fetzer at or above 7. Then on track 095 to cross Zurlu, and then the rest of our route, or the rest of the departure. So that is departing the north, runway heading to 1120, then direct to Susan 5,000, then Fetzer 7,000, Zurlu, Swidia, Zach, and BSKAT. Says here top altitude for runway 35 left is going to be 10,000. We'll see what the controller gives us. He's most likely going to give us 5,000 or 7,000 or something like that at first. Maybe he'll give us straight up to 9,000, which is our cruise altitude that we fly today. We'll be cruising at 9,000 feet today for this one. All right, let's jump in the airplane. And let's get rolling. It's we've already loaded up the fuel. Everybody's on board already. Doors are closed. Let's get started. Parking brake is on. Fuel shutoff valve is in. I do have a checklist here somewhere. Hold on a second. Found the POH for the Caravan. I just got to find the normal procedures section. Where are you at? Where are you at? Bear with me just a moment. Alright, found it. Alright, here we are. Before starting engine, pre-flight inspection complete. All key locking cabin doors are unlocked. Passengers have been briefed. Cabin doors are latched. Left crew door lock override knob and right crew door inside lock unlocked. Parking brake is set. Control lock removed. Seats, seatbelts, and harnesses adjusted and secured. Switches, everything is off. Everything's off down here as well. Ignition switch is in the normal position. Circuit breakers, all these little black things here. We're going to check and make sure all of those are in. None of those are popped. Up here and up here. I think that's all of them. Fuel tank selectors, both of them on. That's up here up top. On and on. Vent air fans, everything off down here as far as the air is concerned. Cabin heat, air conditioning, and all of our vents are closed. Temp control knob is closed. Bleed air heat switch is off. Cabin heat mixing air is all pushed in. Emergency power lever is in the normal position. Power lever is idle. Prop is coming full forward. Condition lever is in idle cutoff. Fuel oil shutoff knob is in. Battery switch is coming on. Wing flaps handle is up. Seatbelt switch is on. No smoke test switch. That'd be this one down here. I don't think it works, or does it? I don't know how to push it or pull it. Let's see. Seatbelt switches, no smoke test switch. We did all that. Jumping down here. Battery switches on. Beacon light. I'm gonna get our nav and our beacon on. Avionics 1 is coming on. Voltage, we're good, above 24. Ready emergency power lever, annunciator, checked. Propeller area clear. And we'll get on our boost switch. That's going to the on position, ignition is coming on, and then our starter.
Okay.
And we're looking for 12 or 13% RPM up here. And then we're going to introduce fuel by bringing our condition lever to the low idle position, which is the red one down here. So we're going to push that up to about right there. And she should fire up. Dean Eubanks, what's going on, Dean? Yes, this is Dean's flight. He's been requesting this one for quite a while now. Welcome, Dean. Good to see you, man. All right, we're above 50% RPM here. We're going to go boost switch to norm. Starter can come off. Ignition's coming back to normal. And we can get on our other avionics switch on. Condition lever, low idle, fuel flow, ITT, everything's checked and good. Starter switch off. Amber starter annunciator checked. I guess that's off. What else? Engine parameters, everything is in the green, everything looks good. Battery amps, generator amps. Fuel boost switch to norm, avionics on. And then that's start with external power. And then taxi checklist. Alright, let me just do a quick flow check real quick. Just make sure we've got our lights on. Seatbelts, no smoking is on. We've got our generator on. Normal. We can test this, make sure the light comes on. Normal, normal, and everything's on down there. Lighting. You can get some lights on in here since it is kind of dark with the weather. I'm trying to grab this knob here. This is the inertial separator lever. And I'm trying to get this last one here too. If I can reach it. No? Okay, that's fine. That's plenty of lights for me. Alright, everything looks good. Let's go ahead and pick up the ATIS and then grab our clearance. Good to see you dusting off the turboprop today, says Don. Yes, sir. I don't have much experience with them, to be honest with you, so we'll see how this goes. Captain Matty, what's going on, man? Bad weather today, says Dean Eubanks. Yes, sir. Dean, are you in Dallas, Fort Worth area? You missed the briefing, but we went over the weather and stuff like that. There is a bunch of storms moving in today. A lot of it might be clear by the time we get to KHOT, but still reporting IFR both places for the moment. Captain Matty says 3 days after today I will be 21 years old. Oh, congrats, Captain Matty. Happy birthday, man. Awesome, awesome. Oh, Dean lives in Hot Springs, so is it raining where you're at right now? I think you're still catching the tail end of some of it. Alright, yeah, let's tune to the ATIS. Okay, so no ATIS today. It looks like Fort Worth. I thought Fort Worth Tower was on as well, but it looks like just Fort Worth Center. So we'll just pick up the weather on our own. I kind of already read it to you guys, but winds are out of the north at 1-4, ceiling 600, 10 statute mile visibility, altimeters 299.5. Let's set that here. 299.5. 299.5, and down here as well. That looks to be about right from what I can see. Yeah, winds from the north at 1-4. We're expecting runway 35 left. Alright, so let's tune to center. Let's grab our clearance. He's going to be on 135, 175. Once 135, 175. Fort Worth Center, good evening, friendly 449er. Don says BRB. Oh, I wonder if I have, oh gosh. I was having mic issues when we first started the stream, I'm wondering. Alright, looks like we're good. Good afternoon, friendly 449ers, a Cessna 208 Caravan at the North Corporate Ramp here at Dallas Fort Worth with the weather, requesting IFR clearance to Hot Springs Hotel Oscar Tango. Friendly 449er is cleared to Hot Springs Hotel Oscar Tango via the Zach 3 BSKAT transition, then direct. Climb via the SID, departure with you, squawk 2271. Roger, we'll let you know when we're ready to taxi. Friendly 449er. Alright, let's get in our squawk code. 2271. And we'll keep it on standby for now, or we were told to climb via the SID. What else? Let's go ahead and program our route here into the Garmin, which this thing is a little tricky. Well, we'll see how this goes. Let's go to FPL. We're going to put in KDFW. KHOT is 1 mile from me, says Dean Eubanks. Awesome, man. You guys can't hear the ATC? Oh, God. What is going on today? Alright, I'll fix that right now, Dean. Lucky he heard me. Oh, what am I doing? Not paying attention. Alright, KDFW. Dallas-Fort Worth, we'll hit enter there. I'm going to go straight into procedure page. And we're going to go to departure. And we're going to change this. We are doing the ZAC 3. BSKAT transition, that's already in there. We're expecting, it's most likely going to be runway 35 left. We'll load that in and just make sure it matches what I have on my chart here, which it does. Susan, Fetzer, Zerlu, Swidia, Zach, BSKAT, and then after that we're going direct KHOT. So let's put in KHOT here at the end. Where are you? Alright, KHOT, Memorial Field in Hot Springs, Arkansas, enter, and we are all set up here. Alright, let me see what's going on with this audio with the ATC. I'm not sure how I could fix this. Let's see, audio. We've got that coming in through here. Just chat. So would it be this one here? Let's try switching this. And then switching it back. Alright, let's go chat here. I don't know what happened to this thing. Let's go game here. Alright, I'm going to let you know next time I hear some talking, and you guys are going to let me know here in the chat if you can hear the ATC or any other airplanes talking now. I'm not sure what happened to all my settings in OBS and why everything decided to reset to default, but I think it's all correct for right now. Okay, I think we're ready to taxi. Let me jump back over to my checklist real quick.
Amir 0 Juliet Victor.
Taxiing, brakes check, and flight instruments check. That's pretty much it. And then our run-up. We'll go ahead and do our run-up now, as a matter of fact, before we get out there and in everybody's way. So what we're going to do now is we're going to bring our condition lever to high idle. Hear things spool up just a little bit here. And we're going to do our before takeoff checks right here. Parking brake is set, seatbelt harnesses are secured, flight controls.
70 sector flying 340.
Ailerons, elevator, rudder, flight controls free and correct. Let's test our flaps. We'll bring those down. And then back up to the takeoff position, which which is right there. Flight instruments are checked and set. Actually, you know what? Let's plug in. Let's see. We're climbing via the SID. Let's do. I think it was it 4,000 at Servu? Let's jump back over here. He told us to climb via the SID. It's going to be 5,000 at Susan, then Fetzer at 7. Alright, so let's plug in 5,000. We'll just step up. I don't want to plug in 9,000 straight away and then the airplane decides to climb above the altitude restrictions. So even though I think it's above 5,000, you don't necessarily have to be right at 5. But let's just go one at a time. So we're going to go 5,000 and then runway heading, which was 356, 356, right there, 356, 5,000.
Premier 0 Julia Victor.
I'm also going to switch my
calm, runway 35 right,
CDI here over to GPS mode. Should turn magenta, and now it's linked up with what's over here on the other side.
Juliet
on the
Victor,
MFD.
I am unable to give you clearance at
altimeters are all set. Altitude has been set. Standby flight instruments check. That's these down here. They are all looking good. Fuel view switch to norm. Fuel tank sensors are on. Fuel quantity is checked. Shut off valve is in. Elevator, aileron, rudder controls, 3 set for takeoff. Let's see, let's make sure our trim's set. Let's put this down here, this bottom notch. Power lever, so we're going to go to 400. I've never done this before. So 400 pound-feet of torque, or foot-pounds. Right there, we're checking for our, I guess, bus volts. Check 25.5 minimum. We're at 29. We're good. Inertial separator check. I'm not sure what I'm looking for when I pull this out. I guess it's a drop somewhere. Let's see. Torque control.
10-12.
Check short torque drop and then back to normal. So we're looking for the drop up here in torque.
Runway 1 clear to land.
We've got the drop. We're going to close that. Engine indicating system. I'm just looking at all these, just making sure they're all in the green. Overspeed governor check. We're going to skip that one. We're going to pretend like this isn't the first flight of the day for this airplane. That's it. Alt amps. We're amping. I don't know, we're showing a negative charge here, which is kind of scary. We do have our generator on, so I'm not sure why. But I'm going to leave that like that. Ice protection.
429, racers terminated for exchange approved.
Alright, Unicom 429, see ya.
See ya.
Avionics radar set for departure, nav source set, transponder set. I'm gonna squawk mode C now. Let's go to the alt. Wing flap set for takeoff, cabin heat is all pushed in. Crew vent window closed and latch, brakes, condition lever, high idle. Alright, we're ready to go. Let's call for taxi. This thing's not picking me up anymore either.
Taxi parking via hotel, g'day.
Give me just a second, guys. Let me fix the iPad. I don't know why my airplane's not showing on there. I kind of need it for the taxiing part of this flight. If not, I won't know where I'm going. Oh, can you guys hear the ATC? ATC is good, says Dean Eubanks. Thank you, sir. Mr. Seton, what's going on? I wasn't watching you for a while. I see you just turn on from MSFS from FS 2004, Simply Evolution. Yes, sir. What's going on, Mr. Seton? Welcome back. Garmin Pilot's not receiving data from the sim, but I kind of really want this set up here because I need this as my backup in case we fall behind the airplane, being that we don't have too much experience with this one. And this Garmin unit, I want to have a backup here. So we've got to get this working. Still not working. Take a 2 or 3 day break and come back and nothing works.
Come do it, Victor. I'll update that for you.
Let's give you guys a view of the airplane while we wait, set up. Come on. Was working when we first started. I don't know why it disconnected. Just a few more seconds, guys.
To do it, Victor, roger. Flight check 88 for good evening, clear to Oak City.
Alright, we might just have to do without it then. I don't know.
Departure 135.17, cross 2256.
Okay, it's giving me something different than what it usually does. Why is it doing this? Alright, let's just go.
10-12, back to parking via Alpha. Have a great day.
Alright, let's call them. We've got, alright, let's get on our taxi light. We're ready to go. And Fort Worth Center, friendly 449er is ready to taxi.
Friendly 449, runway 35 left, taxi via Kilo.
35 left via Kilo, friendly 449er. Alright, at least it's easy instructions. Alright, parking brake released. We're going to test our brakes here. Brakes are working.
Left 35 center.
We're clear right. We're clear left. Alright, 35 left via Kilo. Clear out left. It's going to be a straight ahead, and then we're going to make a right turn onto Kilo, and all the way down to 3-5 left. Kilo should be the first, I think it's the first right coming up here. Let me see if I can actually see it here on our Garmin or not. Alright, Kilo's going to be this one right here.
Blue 7, Lima Airspace to the northeast, first switch terminates exchange approved. Delta 131, that is correct.
Dean Eubank says, hope you get great views of Hot Springs in daylight. We'll see. We'll see if it clears up. Alright, so this first right is going to be Kilo. We're clear left. We're clear right.
Flight check 88, runway 35 left, taxi via Bravo, cross 36. Roger.
I'm hoping I don't screw up this departure really bad. We're clear right, we're clear left.
Delta 8936.
One of the problems is if he gives us a direct to, like if he sends us, if he has us skip a couple of the waypoints on our departure or whatever we have programmed here in the Garmin, there's no way to really go easily direct to that waypoint using the Garmin's as of right now in FS 2020. Usually you just be able to highlight that waypoint and click direct to and it should take you there.
Delta 8936.
For right now in this simulator it doesn't let you do that. I can scroll using the knob and type in whatever waypoint he tells me to manually, but that takes too much time while you're busy in the air. So I was going to do direct to on the iPad and then get a heading vector off the iPad and just fly heading mode if he has us do that. So, but right now Garmin Pilot's not working. Let me try reloading it one more time. I don't want to be fumbling around with the Garmin too much. Nope, not working.
Delta 8936, radar contact 40 miles east of Cowboy VLR, welcome.
So we're going all the way down on Kilo, and this is 3-5 left, where my mouse is right here. So all the way down to the end. Go ahead and start getting all my lights on now. So landings are coming on. I'm going to get my strobe on. Just so I can be ready when we're up. We've got our flap set and our trim set. And we are squawking mode C. This airplane's so quiet in this game. Simulator, whatever you want to call it.
Flight check 88, wind 060 at 14, runway 35 left, clear for takeoff.
So runway heading up to 1,120, then direct Susan at 5,000.
2, descending flight level 194 on the Mundo
Fetzer at
4
7.
arrival.
Southwest 24, return squawk 2274.
2274, Southwest 2.
Southwest 2.
Good to see everyone
contact,
today. It's been a couple of days. Had a long weekend. I need an extra day to rest. I do have some news tomorrow. I think by tomorrow night I should have my flight video from my real-world flight from Miami to Marathon that I flew 2 weeks ago in the Cessna 172. I should have that video ready and out by tomorrow night, so be looking out for that. As far as streaming goes tomorrow, I might have time to stream tomorrow. If I do, I think it's going to be earlier in the afternoon tomorrow. And then I'll upload that video at night. That's the plan anyways.
Flight check 88, radar contact, say approach request.
See, am I even on
Flight check
kilo?
88, flying 80, 270.
Alright, yeah, it just kind of does this little leg, so it curves off to the left. This is kilo, and it curves this way, and then goes that way. We're clear right, we're clear left, and we're clear out to the left. We're just going to continue to follow kilo here. I see the end of 35 left coming up. Hey, Don says, yeah, I've been waiting to see the real life flight. Awesome, man. I worked hard on it. I've been working on it a little bit every day for the past 2 weeks. Trying to cut out a lot of the fat out of it so I don't bore you guys too much. I think it's coming out good so far, though. So you guys, hopefully you guys like it tomorrow night. Rob says back flying the coffee grinder.
We got you.
The big coffee grinder. Bigger anyways. Alright, we're all set up. Mode C, all of our lights are on. We're going runway heading to 1,200, then direct... What was it called? Then direct Susan. Trim and flaps are set. We're going to be rotating at 75. Alright, where is it? Did I pass it?
Southwest 2, descend, maintain horizontal,
right there.
correct the ILS 31 right.
4000 ILS 31 right, Southwest 2.
I hope I didn't pass it. We're clear out right, we're clear left. We're going a left turn right here. Dean Eubank says, thanks for doing this flight. No problem, Dean. Sorry it took so long to do it. Alright, we made it to 3-5 left. Alright, let me go. I'm gonna turn on heading mode, flight level change mode, and we're gonna climb at 120. So 120.
Southwest 2,
heading.
direct FICA, across FICA, airboat
356 and then up to 5,000.
31 right.
Direct fascia, cross fascia or above, 2,500 cleared ILS 31 right, Southwest 2.
And Fort Worth Center, friendly 449 is holding short, runway 35 left, ready for departure. Should give us the RNAV direct Susan.
449, contact tower 126.55.
126.55, friendly 449er. Alright, tower's on. 126.550.
Got the 131 to 718 4000.
Fort Worth Tower, good evening. Friendly 449er holding short, runway 35 left, ready for departure.
Last station calling, say again.
Friendly 449, holding short 35 left, ready for departure.
From 449, turn right heading 090, runway 35 left, clear for takeoff. Wind 010 at 13, gust 19.
Heading heading 090, cleared for takeoff, runway 35 left, friendly 449er. Alright, so we're gonna go right turn heading 090. And we're ready to go. We're clear out right, and we're clear left down the runway. So around 1,000 feet or so, we're going to go right turn, heading 090. Like I said, we're going to be rotating at 75 knots. I see 35 left, heels to the floor. Power lever is coming up slowly, so we don't over torque the motor. Rotate early, there's 75, rotate, and tap on the brakes. Alright, we're clear out right. We're going right to 090. Wave to the guys in the tower. See ya.
Friendly 449, contact departure, good night.
Over to departure, friendly 449, I see you. Alright, let's engage the autopilot. Yaw damp. Autopilot, oh flaps are also coming up. And over to departure, departure's going to be yawn. And tower, friendly 449er, do you have a frequency for departure?
Friendly 449, departure
it's going to be center.
135.17, sorry about that.
135.175, friendly 449er, no problem. Alright, yeah, so let's back over to center. What's screaming at us here? I think it was just the altitude. And Fort Worth Center, friendly 449ers back with you, climbing through 2,900.
Friendly 449, radar contact, climbing between 9,000, correction, 9,000, proceed direct Zerlu.
9,000 and direct Zerlu, friendly 449er. Alright, so we're going to continue up to 9.
Flight check 88 to sun maintain 3,000.
And direct Zerlu. This is where I'm going to run into an issue here. Let's see if I can type it quick enough.
Flight check 88, let me
actually, let's get on a heading that gets us in the approximate direction first, and then we'll try to plug it in here. Zerlu is going to be this one over here, so let's go left turn. I don't know, 060 or so-ish to Zerlu. Now what I'm going to do is go down here. We're going to go... Let's go direct to... best way I know how to do it for right now, with the limitations in the Garmin's and the sim. This should work. Oh, my eyes are so bad. Alright, Zerlu, enter, activate. There we go, I'm in engage nav mode.
Endeavor 49.1, Fort Restart, good evening, cleared to
Not sure what's going on with flight level change, why it's not holding 120. Let's crank the speed up a little bit.
After departure with me, squawk 23.7.
Alright, so reject Zerlu now and up to 9,000. Atlanta to Wichita flight's a bit long, says Don. I've been planning to do that sometime this week. That'll be one of our next flights coming up soon. I haven't even looked into it, so I don't know how long it is.
Delta 131, turn right main 270 vector spine.
Memphis in between? Okay, let's do that. And just a little disclaimer, departing out of Atlanta, I have not had too much luck in the sim. I always have stutters at Atlanta, Don. We'll see, maybe departing out won't be too bad, but it might.
Keep that 516, Fort Restart, squawk 2362. Is that for UPS 515?
Alright, let's pull our prop RPM back to about 1800 RPM or so here for climb.
2362.
1800, and we'll leave our power lever where it's at. Lights can stay on for now. And we're breaking through. I see blue skies. Wait, why are we not climbing? Oh, okay, it's getting up to 160 now.
Radar contact.
Let's bring it back down to, let's do 150 on the flight level change. I think best climb in this airplane is like 120, 140 or so.
UPS 515. Delta 131, 8 miles from days, turn right hand 330, cross days that are above 3,000.
We'll give it a shot, Don. Atlanta, Memphis, and then Wichita. Look at that breakout. Pretty sweet.
2, wind 360 at 10, get 21, runway 31 right, clear to land. 31 right, clear to land, Southwest 2. Good evening, Southwest 177, receiving Dallas, and request a take. Southwest 177, Fort Worth, are you able to take the Ensign 6 departure rolls transition?
Alright, cruise climb, ice as required.
Can you say the departure again, please?
We're not going to eat ice just yet.
Southwest 177, can you say
Inertial separator set, I don't think we need that either. Airspeed, we're good. Prop RPM 1800. Power lever set for climb.
That is correct.
Climb checklist complete. 1,000 to go. We're going to be leveling off at 9,000.
Departure of rolls transition. Send us filed. Obvious departure 135.17.
Guys, if you haven't already, please hit that like button for me. It really helps bring exposure to the channel.
Departure rolls transition. Send us filed. Departure Southwest 177. Correct advisory taxi. Delta 131, contact tower 126.55.
Wait, I can't. Am I zooming in or out? I can't tell. It's so glitchy. Alright, it's going the wrong way.
Southwest 177, runway 31 left, taxi via Charlie. 31 left via Charlie.
Let's get a weather update there for KHOT, Hot Springs, Arkansas. Alright, looks like it's switched from IFR to marginal VFR. Winds are 110 at 14, gusting 22. Ceilings right now are at 1,400. 8 statute mile visibility, light rain. Altimeter 3006. Alright, we'll probably still shoot the ILS for runway 5. See here, a lot of that weather is now just east of Hot Springs. Hot Springs is right in the center of this approach plate. I've got the ILS runway 5 already pulled up and superimposed on top of my map here. So after BSKAT, we'll go direct to Hossy, which will be our final approach fix for the ILS for runway 5. Unfortunately, I don't have the little moving airplane here on my map right now. I don't know why it glitched out. It's not working. So no moving map. We just kind of have this here to reference weather and stuff like that.
Bravo Quebec, good day.
We can also go to our chart here. And we can go back to KHOT and find the ILS runway 5. There it is.
November 1870 Bravo, radio check.
Alright, let's reduce power here for cruise.
1870.
We'll bring it back to about 22,000 or so on the torque. Prop RPM we'll keep at 1800. Keep it right about there.
Air 4931, pushing start of golf approved.
Hey, you might want to change the weather if you want any scenery around here, says Dean Eubanks. What do you want, man? This is your flight. I kind of want to shoot the ILS for runway 5. I was hoping the weather would be kind of bad. We could clear it up though if you want, or we can land it and then clear it up and maybe run a couple circuits around the pattern or something.
Flight inspection holding pattern at the funnel.
Fly the actual flight real world, and then after we land we can go back up and do a touch and go or two or something, or just like cruise around the area for 10 minutes. Don says, where do you pull the charts from again? I am using the Garmin Pilot app for iPad and Android. iOS and Android, it is a paid app. You do have to pay for it, Don. I don't remember how much it is exactly. I think it's like, for the instrument package with the charts and all that stuff, I think it's like $175 per year. I use this in the real world, so for the real world and flying in the real world, it's a no-brainer. It's well worth it to have everything right there at the palm of your hands. You don't have to shuffle through paper and stuff like that. All different sectionals and printing out charts and going through the AFDs. You can just pull it up on the fly. And then of course you have the GPS and moving map as well, which really helps out. So, and it does work with the simulator, which is cool. So I got a lot of practice here on the ground before I go up in the air with it.
November 1870 Bravo, ready to copy.
You're cleared to the airport.
Alright, I'm going to request higher here so we can get above this weather up ahead. We're going to ask for 11.
To Kilo to join the stop.
for arrival. Direct VFW. Maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 180 once it went after departure. Departure with me, squawk 2330.
As soon as this guy gets his clearance, we'll request higher. Let's take it up to 11.
Okay, copy clearance to DFW direct via the Shock 4. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 180.
Got a nice little 15-knot tailwind right here at 9,000, which I'm pretty happy about. See how it is at 11.
Bravo, feedback correct.
We don't want to be going through these clouds.
Copy, I will advise on radio effects.
Good evening, American 27, flight level 00.
American 1827, 45, good evening. Descend via the bridge for your arrival, DFW number 2997.
909, descend via the bridge, re-arrival, American 827.
Dodge 936, contact message 133.65. Dodge 936, contact message 133.65.
Fort Worth Center, friendly 449er over Zurlu. Any chance we can get higher? Maybe 1000 for a final?
Friendly 449, climb maintain 1000.
Climb maintain 1000, friendly 449er, thanks. Alright, we're going up to 9.
Never 49.
I'm sorry, 11. Not 9. We're going up to 11.
Denver 4941, runway forward, taxi vehicle.
See if we can get above this stuff up here. Let's see how the weather looks when we get there, Dean. If the weather is not too bad over the airport, I'll probably end up canceling IFR, and then we can kind of like just circle the area before we land. Alright, 1,000 to go. We're leveling off at 11,000. How's everybody doing back there? Everybody good? Enjoying the flight so far? Dean says he's cool either way. Alright, we'll play it by ear, man. We'll see how it looks when we get closer and decide what we want to do from there.
Denver 4941, fly runway heading, wind 010 at 13, gust 18, runway 4, clear 50 count.
Let's see, how are we doing on time now? Oof, wait, is that right? Hold on a second. Oh, that's right. I don't have my moving map working on my Garmin Pilot, so that would not be accurate. Let's see, the Garmin should tell us here, though. ETE, we've got 51 minutes remaining into Hot Springs. Alright, we're level at 11,000. Reduce the power again back to around 2,000 foot-pounds of torque. Prop staying at 1,800. Alright, cruise checklist ice. We're below 4 degrees Celsius. Let's see, pedostatic heat on, below 5 Celsius and invisible moisture. Where would pedo heat be? Is it stall heat? Oh, this is it. Pedostatic heat. Alright, that's coming on. Stall heat switch on below 5 Celsius. We're going to get that on. Inertial separator. I guess we'll turn it on.
12,000.
Prop lever between 16 and 1900 RPM. We're set at 1800. Power lever is set. Fuel balance is checked. Cruise checklist complete.
Start 49.1, contact northwest 133.65. 3365 to 49, 41, thanks so much.
Alright, 11,000's looking good for us here.
68 with you, by level 320.
Dean Eubank says it's just pretty here. Would like for you to see it. Alright, man, no problem. We'll clear it up when we get closer. At some point.
Copy, United 68. United 68, procedure you join the bridge.
Oops, I just bumped my throttle.
Directs you to join the bridge.
Gonna blow up the engine. Let me work on this Garmin Pilot thing, see if I can get it back. I doubt it.
Delta 8936.
Here, I'm just going to reset the iPad. Try that.
This one via the bridge 3 arrival, DFW upper 2997. This one via the bridge 3 altimeter 2997, United. Runway 449, Texas altimeter 3004. Could you give me a vector to fly for about 3 minutes while I get the bridge 3 set up?
That last one was for us. Couldn't really hear him though.
Yeah, this 68 just waited from the heading. Came from the head, United.
What was that last one for friendly 449er? We got altimeter 3004. Sorry, we missed that last call for friendly 449er.
Friendly 449er, check 16 altimeter 3004.
Altimeter 3004, friendly 449er, thanks. Alright, I think I got it back. Yay! We're back in business!
Good evening, Dallas Towers, Delta.
Alright, got the iPad back working. Just had to restart the iPad for whatever reason. We just passed Swidia. There's our little blue airplane chugging along. Let's see, Garmin Pilot showing an ETE of 23 minutes. Is that what we're showing here on the Garmin as well? Oh, we're showing 45 up here? Interesting.
Delta 1738, Fort Mercer, stroke 2335. Squawk 2235, Delta 1738.
know why such a big discrepancy there. That's strange. Honestly, I trust Garmin Pilot more than I do the Garmin here in the airplane.
Runway 1, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 1, taxi via Alpha, 187 Bravo.
Air 136%, 5 discretion, maintain flow.
Maybe it's the altitude. Let me put 11,000 here in the iPad. See what happens. 170 and 11. Let's see, we're doing 160.
1738, radar contact 60 east of Oak City VOR, look at board.
Okay, wait a minute. No. That's 22 minutes to the next waypoint. That's 22 minutes to Zach. Okay, so ETE, yeah, 44 minutes? Yeah, right on point. Never mind. I'm in airhead. That 22-minute ETE was to Zach intersection. We are showing ETE 44 minutes
135, Fort Rousseau radar contact, maintain flow 330.
to Hot Springs.
That's level 336, Delta 125.
So you see down the middle there in the center.
Delta 135 at procedure Hannah resumes the Fort 2 departure.
Current weather at Hot Springs, wind 060 at 6. 10 statute mile visibility, light rain, scattered 1,000, broken 1,400, overcast at 1,000. So conditions are getting better over there at KHOT.
Itinerary 399 or 7.
Oh, look at those clouds, that's pretty.
Still 177, hold on, actually, hold on. Southwest 177, wind 360 at 10, left gust 21, runway 31 left, clear to take off.
Runway 7, Sierra Bravo, short of runway 1, ready to take off.
So usually the weather, the live weather in the simulator is usually, at least in FS 2020 anyways, is usually pretty far behind than what's current in the real world. So it may still look bad in the simulator when we get there. We may have to clear it up. I think if that's the case, we'll just shoot the ILS, and then after we land, we'll clear it up and then fly around for a bit. Check out Dean Eubanks' area. Do some sightseeing. I'm early today, so I have time afterwards. And I don't have much to do tomorrow, luckily. At least in the morning, anyways.
Southwest 177, Corpus radar contact.
Yeah, says Dean. Well, let's switch our map back over to the VFR sectional and see what's around there we can fly over. Sound effects, we can probably do that now. Check it out. Let's see, I'm gonna get rid of this for now. The approach plate, we'll bring that back up later. Let's remove that. Let's go to our VFR sectional. Lots of lakes in the area. You got the town here off to the northeast.
Southwest 177, radar contact.
Fort Worth Center, FedEx 7454 with you at...
Some of these places are still showing IFR. Dexter showing IFR. We're marginal here at KHOT. We've got an AirMet or a SigMet, one of the two. Let's see what that's about. AirMet icing. So we've got icing, moderate ice between 060 and flight level 240. Conditions last through 09 Zulu. We're going to be below that by the time we get in, but something to think about. We do have our icing systems on for now.
Radar contact, Columbia 240 direct rolls. Our correction director Logan.
Clear direct Logan, climbing 18.73, 42, United 2231.
Southwest 177, proceed direct to Logan.
Dean Eubank says, I live on Lake Hamilton. Don says, does FS 2020 have an iPoint system like EasyDock, or do they have that leave that for a third-party program? Yes, you can move the iPoint around. You don't need a third-party software to do it. There are some limitations, like it won't let you go any further than this to the left, or this to the right. It kind of keeps you confined inside the cabin, or inside the cockpit. There are some workarounds for that if you want to make custom views for yourselves, like wing views and outside airplane views, stuff like that. There's a way to do it. It's kind of complicated. You got to go into the files and tweak a few numbers and stuff, but it can be done, Don, without any third-party software. We can even see. Let's see if we can walk. Let's see if we can do this. Sometimes it'll let you. This is kind of an open cabin, open cockpit here. Let's see if it lets us.
Southwest 177 at 2, keep it climbing 360.
Let's see. How do I move forward? Just trying to think.
United 2231, 8,000.
Alright, I don't know if I just don't have the keys set up or if I'm just hitting the wrong ones. It's not letting me go back.
Flight check 88, go ahead.
That's left, right, up and down. How do I go back? That's zoom. Let's try that.
Roger, would you just,
or zoom actually,
cleared,
moving my eye point. Okay, that moves the eye point. Alright, there we go.
Cleared, RNAV runway.
So we can walk around. Kind of tricky. Probably easier to set up some keyboard shortcuts to do this instead of the defaults. But it can be done. Move down and forward. See, what you can do too is you set up the eye point like this, and you can save these camera points, and then you can assign shortcuts, keyboard shortcuts to them, so that you can snap back and forth between cockpit and wing view and such.
136 southbound to terminate for exchange cruise.
When is drink service, says Dean Eubanks? Dean, you're up front. You have full access to the refrigerator whenever you want, man. Go for it.
Roger, we'll squawk mode, Charlie. Did you say the squawk was 2364?
The 2364 is correct, yes.
Roger.
We've got a cooler up front with your favorite drinks, Dean. Whatever you want. Alright, how we doing? 35 minutes out. Our ground speed's 206 knots. Alright, Lake Hamilton. Where's Lake Hamilton?
Okay, 2231, climbing 340. ABS 515.
Lake
Expect,
Alchita.
the LS 36 left is then maintain 4,000. 36 left down to 4,000. UPS 515.
DeGray Lake. Is Hamilton the smaller one that's just south of the airport? I'm trying to find a name for this lake. I can't find it. DeGray.
Correction, American 1827.
Lake Winona. Hamilton's got to be the one just south of the airport there, that runs alongside the airport. Bud Light Lime, nice Dean. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Wachita. Okay, so Lake Hamilton is that lake.
170 Bravo radar contact.
This one here. Nice, man. Bud Light Lime, man. Want one right now.
70 Bravo, proceed direct kilo, contact inflow 180.
So direct to kilo.
Oh,
on maintain Bravo 180.
okay. Watch Lake Wachita. Oh, nice. Yeah, butchered that one, huh? It's like my sister's area. My sister lives up in Seattle, near Seattle, Washington, and up there they've got a bunch of Indian names for the cities up there. I can't pronounce a single one of them. I'm just going to keep the VFR map. I kind of like the sectional better than the IFR. We've already got our route planned out. We don't really need the IFR map.
GPS 515, say attention.
We can load the ILS back up here. Procedures. We'll do ILS, load runway 5. There it is.
GPS 515, please continue flying downwind heading of 175.
Wachita.
175. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I disconnected my autopilot.
Wachita. I think like the first one sounds better. Alright, fuel, we're doing good.
GPS 515, turn right hand 270 to set maintain 4,000. Right turn 270 down to 4,000.
Try loading the procedure, the ILS runway 5 into the Garmin. I don't know if I should try doing that now. It might screw things up with our route. I'm a little bit afraid of that. Maybe we should wait until we're over BSKAT before messing with anything. We'll do that. Once we start getting closer to BSKAT, we'll load up the ILS runway 5 into the Garmin and see if it works.
330, cross car above 3,000, UPS 5.
We can also start doing things manually here, at least as far as frequencies. We can start briefing this too. Let's just do that.
Flight track 88, wind 010.
So I think we're going to do the ILS runway 5 there at Memorial Field in Hot Springs. Localizer frequency is going to be 111.5. 111.5. Approach course is going to be 053. Let's do heading mode for a minute here. Let's go
Forward center, United 68.
heading mode, and let's jump back down here. Let's go CDI. I don't even know if this is necessary for me to do this, but I'm just doing it just in case. Let's see, can we change the course now to 053?
United 868, expect the left 857.
Roger.
Alright, localizer frequency 111.5, approach course 053. Our landing runway 5 is 6,595 feet long, touchdown elevation is 516 feet. ASOS is on 119.925, Memphis Center 128.475, and Unicom, or the CTOP frequency, is going to be on 123.0. Final approach fix is going to be Hossie. We're going to be crossing Hossie at 2,300, and then all the way down to minimums. Minimums for the ILS runway 5, 732 feet MSL, which is 216 feet over the ground. There is Mauser lighting there in front of runway 5. If we have to go mist, we're going to be climbing to 1,000 on runway heading, then climbing right turn to 3,000 on the HOT VOR DME radial 123 to SOX intersection. HOT 10.3 DME and hold. Alright, let's go back to GPS mode here in the CDI, and let's go back to nav mode. We've got that all set up for later.
FedEx 7454, can we have 380 for our final?
7454, maintain the right level 380.
380, FedEx 7454.
Dean Eubanks asked, do you like baseball? I do like baseball. I hardly watch baseball anymore, to be honest. I used to play as a kid. I do have a special love for baseball. I have not been keeping up with baseball at all lately, though, to be honest, Dean Eubanks. But baseball used to be my sport when I used to play growing up. Little League, Corey League baseball. Alright, 27 minutes to go, ground speed 207 knots. We've got a nice little 18, 19 knot quartering tailwind here pushing us. We're 17 miles out of Zac. After Zac, it's to BSKAT and direct Hot Springs. Okay, cool, man. Hot Springs is the original home for spring training. Awesome, Dean Eubanks. Will do, man. Where is it in New York? The Baseball Hall of Fame. I went there once as a kid. It's been such a long time. Alright, so let's see, what's field elevation there over Hot Springs? Touchdown elevation 516, so 5,600. We're at 9,000 feet. 9 times 3 is 27, so we'll start our descent at around 30 miles out or so, if they don't vector us down before then. So spring has two meanings in that context. Interesting, says Dante. See, I thought the exact same thing, Don. I don't want to say anything and be like, no, it's because it's during springtime. But yep, I thought the same exact thing, Don. Hot springs. Hot spring training. Cooperstown is the name of the city there in New York. Yes, Dean Eubanks. I have pictures somewhere. I was up there on a family vacation. We stopped there at the Baseball Hall of Fame. Glance at our descent checklist so I kind of know what we're doing once it comes time. Where is it? Procedures. Kind of a pain in the butt. I've got the full POH here in PDF format on the iPad, but every time I reopen it, it starts back at page 1. I have to scroll through endless pages and chapters to find the normal procedures, checklists. I think I've got a paper version somewhere. I might want to go grab that. Come on. Okay, here it is. Alright, descent checklist, ice protection as required, inertial separator, seatbelts, no smokes, we've got all that, that's staying on. Altimeters, nav source, power lever, okay, nothing too crazy. Don says, Williamsport, Pennsylvania is the home of the Little League World Series. I went to college in Williamsport. Awesome, Don. Williamsport, PA. Dean Eubanks. We have bathhouses that use hot springs for water, hence the name. Look it up. God, jeez. Alright, over Zach now. Left turn, direct BSKAT. So we'll have 73 miles to go, ETE 21 minutes. Does this 208 have weather radar? I don't think so, Don. I think the G1000s have NexRad. I don't think it's actually working in the simulator. Let's see. Yeah, I guess. Different from the weather radar that's in the slightly older Caravans. So the green is probably the weakest stuff. I think it's supposed to be precip. I don't know how accurate it is. Moisture, it's rain. That's what usually shows up on the radar. Green would be the light stuff, or is it yellow? Anyways, green or yellow is the least you have to worry about, then the red, and then this pink stuff is the nastier stuff. Red is pretty bad too, though, usually. I don't have any preset wing views. We can jump in one of the back seats real quick. Let's go to the seat. Turn this way. There we go. Alright. As soon as we jump back up front, let's try to load in the ILS runway 5 into the Garmin, see if that works. Center's still online. It's pretty quiet on frequency. He's not. Okay, so we're all alone right now. Memphis Center. Let me see what their airspace covers. Did DFW Center even say he was signing off? Or he just disappeared. Maybe he lost connection. Let's go to live map here on VATSIM. Memphis Center. Alright, no, I don't think we go into... Yeah, we don't. So, I guess we'll be on our own. That's fine, we'll set ourselves up for the ILS for runway 5 and vector ourselves in, that's not a problem. Actually might work better for me, so I don't screw things up too bad, get yelled at. Let's go to advisory frequency 122.8. And let's try loading in this procedure. First, I'm gonna go heading 055. We're gonna go heading mode and just kind of lock that in so we just keep going straight into BSKAT just in case I screwed something up here. Select approach. ILS 5. Gonna leave it all how it is. Let's load it. download the right one. Yeah, Wabas and Hossie. Okay, this is Hossie Ho. Alright, yeah, it's right. Alright, so we'll... should we intercept at... I guess we'll intercept at Wabas at 2500. Intercept the localizer, and then we'll take it down to 2300 to cross Hossie. Hossie's our final approach fix. We'll just go direct. We'll go to Hossie after. What's the name of this waypoint back here that we're about to pass? BSKAT. After BSKAT, we'll go direct Hossie, our final approach fix. And we want to be at Hossie at no lower than 2,300. Altimeter setting currently there at Hot Springs 3011. That's what I'm showing here on Garmin Pilot. 3011, 3011, and 3011. I thought MEM Center handled here. Do they, Dean Eubanks? Maybe they do. Maybe we'll get a call me from them once we get closer. They might. Looking at the map, I couldn't really tell. I was looking at the VATSIM map, which doesn't have that many details. Let me see if I can pull up the IFR map here in Garmin Pilot, if it shows me where the center boundaries are. Yeah, it's hard to tell. If anything, we'll get a private message for them asking us to call them, if that's the case. But you might be right on that, Dean. I might be wrong. FPL, BSKAT, the approach. Alright, see if I want to go Hossie direct, it doesn't really do it, but if I plug it in manually here, go. Nice, so let's go back to nav mode. We're crossing over BSKAT now, and now we're going direct to Hossie, our final approach fix. $30 miles out of Hossie. Let's see, 9 minus 2, 9,000 minus 2,000 is 7,000. 7 times 3 is 21. We'll wait till we're about 25 miles out of Hossie, and then we'll work our way down to 2,300. Sun is setting, might be dark after landing, says Don. Yep, I think you might be right on that one. We can change it back to daytime after we land so we can cruise around Dean's area, take a look around. Dean says, I see my house on your GPS. The ILS goes over it. Nice, man. Very cool. I see the lake there. Cool, man. Let me see. We're showing marginal VFR. Ceiling's at 1,400 in Garmin Pilot. I don't know if that's going to reflect in the sim, but we should be able to see your house there on final approach, Dean, if the weather matches the real-world weather, which it probably doesn't, to be honest. I don't even think we should be in any weather right now currently. Like I said, usually the weather is kind of late here in the sim. We're probably looking at weather from an hour or two ago versus what you're seeing outside. But we'll see. The big lake to the north of Ouachita. Okay, let's start descending. 2,300 is what we want. Let's do level change, and let's slow it. I don't know, let's keep it at 140. We're going to work our way down to 2,300. Let's pull the power back. Weather is crap here, says Dean Eubanks. All right. I'm happy either way because I kind of want to shoot this ILS and see how we do. But if that's the case, we'll clear it up afterwards. Don says, do any fishing on that lake, Dean? Dean Eubanks says yes. Hamilton and Ouachita. What kind of fish you have in those lakes, Dean? Bass, trout? Yay, I didn't lose my spot in the POH. Ice protection as required. We'll keep it on for a little bit longer. We're below 5 degrees Celsius on the OAT. We'll keep our inertial separator on. Lights are all on. Seatbelts, no smokes. Altimeters are set. Nav source. Yeah, we could go... Let's sync our heading. 031, and we can go to, actually, let's do heading mode now on the autopilot. And we're going to switch our CDI over to Loc 1, which is set 111.5 ILS frequency for runway 5. And once we intercept, this green line will come in, and we'll capture. Back into the soup we go. Striper, bass, crappie, sunfish, catfish. Nice. I've caught every single one of those. I don't know what kind of catfish you have up there, except I've never caught striper. I've never caught striped bass before. We don't have those down here in Florida. Don says, just guessing by the shape, they look like they could be bass heaven. Yeah, they do look like some sick lakes, Don. Let's dim some of these lights. screens are a little bit bright too. Let's lower the screen brightness on the Garmin just a hair. Alright, before landing, seatbelts, harnesses, fuel tank selectors on, fuel condition levers high, prop RPM, radar, AP, yaw damper, flaps. I'm going to start getting configured here, so prop lever is going to come full forward. Fuel tank selectors are on. Radar, as required, AP, yaw dampen, flaps. So AP, yaw dampen, flaps to go. Minimums will be 732. Oh, this is looking bad. I don't think I've ever seen it this dark. Let's slow it to 120. Told you, says Dean. You did. 4 to 7 pound bass all day, every day, says Dean Eubanks. Nice, man. Down here in South Florida, we have largemouth bass. So if you go Central Florida, like Lake Okeechobee, like a real lake, there's largemouth bass. Then down here in Miami, we have, in our canals, we've got peacock bass, which are not native here. They come from, I guess they were brought here from South America, the Amazon somewhere. We have peacock bass, which put up a pretty good fight. They fight harder than the largemouth, in my opinion. They're a little bit more aggressive as well. Peacock bass all day, every day down here. £7, probably between 2 and 5 pounds for the bass down here. My biggest bass I've ever caught, which is right down the street in... Alright, I do have ground contact already. There's a canal down the street here. I caught an 8-pound largemouth bass there, which we hardly, to be honest, we hardly even see largemouth bass in the canals. Every now and then you'll see one coast by, but it's mostly peacock bass. I was really happy that day I hooked up with that 8-pound largemouth. I could stick my whole fist in its mouth real easy. Alright, we're intercepting now. Is there an approach mode here? Approach. There's the runway, I've already got it in sight. Alright, we're gonna bring in our first notch of flaps. We're 4 miles out of Hossie. We want to be no lower than 2300, but we've already got ground contact here. We're good. We can kind of fly it visually here the rest of the way. We'll level off at 23 until we intercept the glide slope, and then we'll just fly her down manually. A little bit darker on these screens. Hey, Dean Eubanks says, I see you. Yo, Dean! Alright, all of our lights are on. We are on the CTAF. Let's see, we're on a what, 3 mile final? Let's call it. Hot Springs traffic, friendly 449ers, Cessna Caravan on a 3 mile final for runway 5, Memorial Field. As soon as we intercept the glide, I'll bring in that last notch of flaps, we'll disconnect the AP and yaw damp, and hand flyer the rest of the way. Let's see, so much for the shooting the ILS, we already see the runway, let's crank this back to daytime. For Mr. Eubanks, alright, we're intercepting, autopilot is away, yaw damp is coming off, we'll turn off our flight director, and that last notch of flaps is coming in, lights on. We're going to be looking for 80 here on final. Yo, yo, Bike Man Cody, what's going on, man? Hope your day's going well. Good to see you, brother. Dean Eubanks says he's on the right. We're 1 dot above the glide, no problem. We're right on the localizer. Airspeed's looking good for right now. Doing good, Bike Man Cody. Had a pretty long but fun weekend. Had a couple birthdays in the family. We went to the Fort Lauderdale Beach Air Show on Saturday afternoon, which was real nice. Beach, drinks, planes. It was heaven for those 3-4 hours. Took the day off yesterday from streaming, needed an extra day of rest, and we're back at it today. Tomorrow, not sure if I'll stream tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be releasing the video from 2 weeks ago. Well, 2 weeks ago I flew, this is real life flight from Miami Executive, my home airport, down to Marathon, Florida in the Cessna 172. That was 2 weeks ago. I just got done editing the video pretty much. I'll be uploading that tomorrow night on YouTube. And if I do have time to stream tomorrow, it's probably going to be early afternoon versus our usual time. Memorial Field traffic, friendly 449er, Cessna Caravan, 2 mile final, runway 5, Memorial Field. I know I said 3 miles when we were way back there. We were more like 5 or 6 miles out. My mistake. That little dap of land into the lake to the right is me, says Dean Eubanks. This is where Dean lives. Here, we'll circle. We're actually going to do a touch and go here, then we'll circle back. 500. Memorial Field traffic, friendly 449er, short final, runway 5, so be a touch and go, Memorial Field. We're going to be making right traffic on the go, Memorial. Touch and go in the Caravan, then we'll go circle back Dean's crib. Looking good on the airspeed. Looking for about 80 knots over the numbers. Take a look at the windsock there. Wind's a little bit from the right. Not too much though. Let's fly her all the way down and start reducing power slowly. Oh, a little bit flatter than I'd like, but okay. Flaps up to takeoff position and power's coming to full. I could do better than that. Let's go back up. Power's coming up slowly, not to over torque the motor. There's 75, rotate, and tap on the brakes. Memorial Field, friendly 449er, departure leg runway 5, going to be making right traffic and the departing area out to the southwest over the lake, Memorial Field. Alright, flaps are coming up. Lower that nose, I kind of brought him, I should have brought our speed up a little bit further before bringing him back up. That's alright, we're clear out right. Go straight out. Alright, let's not get too high. Let's level off. Let's do 2,000. It's about 1,500 feet AGL. Our speed nice and slow too. Let me know where you want me to go, Dean. You can see bathhouses. To your left. Do you want me to turn left, Dean? Should we make left traffic for runway 5? Alright, blew past my altitude. We're at 2,500. I guess we'll chill here. Alright, we're clear out left. Alright, I've got the road in sight. How are we doing on fuel? Alright, we're good. We can cruise around for 10 minutes. Let's say your airspace looking like around here. No, nothing we've got to avoid. I don't see any special use airspace. Any Class Bravos or Charlies. Yeah, we're all cleared out this way. We're good for VFR. Following the road to the north. Northeast. Don says it's pretty country out there. if I could read what it says there in the football field. Something Lake, Mountain Lake. It's the name of a high school down here. I can't read that first word. Uh-oh. Oaklawn is here, horse racing track. I'm good, you're the man, thanks a lot, no problem, Dean. Let's circle back, let's go to the right, we'll circle back over the lake, and then we'll fly back into runway 5. I'm going to join up with the lake over here just east of the airport where it kind of looks like a river, and then we'll follow that westbound out over Dean's house, and then we'll join the final for runway 5 again. There's the airport back there. There's the lake. We're going to join up with it right out in this area. We're just going to follow this way to where it opens up. Let's get nice and low. What was it, 500 feet? Fuel elevation, let's go down to 1,600. No problem, Dean. I know you've been asking for this for a while. Glad I could do it for you. It's cool seeing your area in the simulator, man. It's really neat. FS 2020, I mean, it's pretty spot on. I'm always fascinated when I'm flying around my area. Like, I can jump in the real 172 tomorrow and make the same flight, and I honestly can tell no difference. A lot of water around here. LOL, says Dean Eubanks. Awesome, man. I love the water. I would love to hop in either a bass boat or a party boat or something. Just go chill out in the lake. Fish, swim. Alright, so we're going to just follow the lake, and then we'll join a right base for runway 5. See, we're 7 miles southeast. Memorial Field traffic, friendly 449er, Cessna Caravan, 7 miles to the southeast, looking to join a right base for runway 5 over the lake, Memorial Field. Bring that first notch of flaps. Lake Ouachita is huge, says Dean Eubanks. Alright, so here's the airfield. That's not the runway we're going to be landing on. Runway 5 kind of goes this way from left to right. So we're just going to follow the lake over here, over this part of the lake, and then we'll join the final again for runway 5. Don't do that. Base the final spin. LOL, says Don T. Now you got me scared, man. What's our airspeed? Doing 100. Alright. Yeah, it kills a lot of pilots every year, unfortunately. So gotta remember, if your airspeed's getting low, get that nose down. Nose it down and get that airspeed back. Lake Ouachita covers 2 counties, says Steve Eubanks. Airspeed looking good. Memorial Field traffic, white Cessna Caravan on a right 2-mile base for runway 5, Memorial. Best tacos on the lake under you, says Dean Eubanks. Dang, I want some tacos. Let's turn around. we need some floats. Alright, there's the runway. You can see the Mauser lighting, the approach lights. Back in the cockpit, let's go full flaps. Oh, we can turn off our inertial separator and we can turn off our icing systems. We don't need those. Oh, we are super high on this approach, reducing power, lowering that nose. Memorial traffic, white Cessna Caravan turning final, runway 5, full stop, Memorial. Alright, don't want to get too behind on the power curve because it takes a while for the turbos to spool up. Memorial traffic, white Cessna Caravan, short final, runway 5, full stop, Memorial. Alright, see if I can do a little bit better in this landing this time. I feel like I landed a little bit flat in the last one. 80 knots, we're looking good on airspeed. Keep the power right where it's at. Start my round out a little bit earlier this time. Flyer all the way down. Slowly reducing power. Getting that nose up. Oh, I did it again. I totally misjudged the height of this airplane. Alright, I'll take it. Whatever. Reverse. And above 25 knots, coming back to idle. Alright, this next intersection is a crossing runway. We're not going to turn there. We're going to turn on the taxiway just beyond it, which is Taxiway Echo. Welcome to Hot Springs, Memorial Field. Don says, all that water makes me want to go fishing. I'm right there with you, Don. Alright, left turn here on Echo. We're clear right, we're clear left. And we're going to taxi straight into the ramp here on Echo. Memorial traffic, white Cessna Caravan is clear of runway 5 at Echo, taxiing into the ramp. Memorial. Alright, let's clean her up real quick. Flaps are coming up. We can bring our condition lever to low idle. Lights. We'll get our landings off. We'll keep our taxi on. Strobe is going to come off. All that can stay the same. All of our icing is off. Everything else looks good. Reset our trim. Alright, let's taxi in. Looks like there's a couple buildings possibly missing from the scenery. I think the main, I guess if you would call it a terminal, should be right here in the center. And it's got the big hangar over there to the right. We'll have to find some scenery for this airport for next time, Dean. I'm not sure if one exists yet. Should be a building right here, though. This is where we're parking. We're going to let our passengers off. Right there looks good. Parking brake is coming on. Lights. Avionics. Condition lever to idle. Cut off, and our prop lever to feather. Everything's off, off, off. Off, off, norm, and then battery switch is coming off. We'll turn off the fuel tank selectors and our fuel shutoff valve. We'll close that. You guys enjoy your stay here at Dean Eubanks' house. Dean will take you out to tacos out there on the lake. Don says, you got to take your Cirrus and fly out KDVT to Sedona, Arizona sometime. Yes, Sedona's nice. I've flown in and out of there before. I don't know if I've done an FS 2020 yet. Maybe. Sedona's real nice. KDVT to Sedona. Oak Creek Canyon scenery area is one of the good secrets of AZ. Everyone goes to Grand Canyon and misses the Sedona area. Don, have you ever heard of Flying with Big Earn on YouTube? Flying with Big Earn on YouTube. He's based out of, I think, Scottsdale. And he's an airline pilot. He flies for Southwest 737-800s. He's kind of new on YouTube, but he's got a pretty good channel. He also, him and his buddy just recently bought a brand new Cirrus SR22. So, yeah, check out Flying with Big Earn on YouTube. His channel's blowing up pretty quickly, but I like his content. It's kind of like really long and drawn out. Maybe not edited the best. Something a lot of us new YouTubers kind of suffer with. It's kind of hard to trim the video down into a 10-minute video when you've got 4 or 5 hours of footage, flight footage. ABC047, what's going on, man? I haven't set that stuff up on Twitch yet, Mr. ABC. Maybe I'll have to do that. We flew today. We flew from DFW, Dallas Fort Worth, to here Memorial Field in Hot Springs, Arkansas. We flew the Zach 3 departure BSKAT transition, then direct. I think I have the route wrong in the description as well on YouTube. That's another thing, ABC, if you check me out on YouTube, I have a lot more information down in the description versus Twitch. I think the route is wrong on YouTube though, because we ended up switching because the winds were out of the north in DFW. Anything else going on? Anything else tonight, says ABC? No, what time is it? No, I've got, yeah, I'm gonna get to bed. Tomorrow, hopefully early afternoon, if I have time, I'll squeeze in a stream. In any case, if I don't make it on tomorrow, I will be uploading my real-world flight video from Miami to Marathon that I did 2 weeks ago in the Cessna 172. I just got done editing it. I've got a few more final touches to put on it, but I plan on uploading that tomorrow night. So be on the lookout for that, ABC. And I'll do my best to get on here sometime early afternoon tomorrow. See you later, ABC. Thanks for joining in, saying what's up. I appreciate it, man. It's good to see you. Don says I'll look him up. Don says, have a great evening. Got to go pick up Angel. Good night. Good night, Don. It's a pleasure as always, man. Have a good one. Good seeing you, Don. Everybody else in here, you guys take care. Smash that like button on your way out if you can for me. It really helps out the channel. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. If not, during the afternoon, I'll see you for the video debut tomorrow night for the real life video. You guys take care of yourselves. Good night, Dean. Hey, it was a pleasure doing your flight finally. I enjoyed flying in your area and checking out your hood. You have a good one, man. I'm gonna hold you. You're gonna take me out for tacos one day when I go visit Hot Springs. Take care, man. You guys take care of yourselves. Have a good one. Mark Salin. S2, not sure what that means, but welcome aboard, Mark. Have a good night, brother. Thanks for joining in. You guys have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.